Hi everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm the owner of Cura Home. Today we're going to be talking about range hoods and how to clean them and what do they do. What is a range hood? You're going to be finding range hoods above your stovetop. If your stovetop is in the island, you'll find it behind the stovetop. There's a button, it's really futuristic, that slides up really nice, and you're going to see some screens on there. The screens are going to be on that pop-up, or you might have to bend down and look underneath that range hood, but it's going to be underneath that range hood. This is the first style of range hoods that we find, and it's actually very simplistic to clean them. The easiest way is to take those screens off. There's no tools required. They usually just slide right out, and you can put them in your dishwasher. Run a cycle. You can use with dishes or not dishes. If they're really dirty, you might want to get them kind of cleaned up first, but if there's just a normal amount of grease on there, put them in your dishwasher and go through a cycle, and they're going to be really nice and clean, and put them back in place. What we do, because we're on a time constraint at clients' homes, is we actually use Simple Green. So our entire process, run some hot water on there, get the majority of the grease off, put Simple Green, and we let that soak for about 5 minutes. From there, we use a soft brush or a wire brush. Again, it's really dependent on how dirty they are. And we get those really nice and clean, and most of the time they look brand new. And from right there, we can put them back in place. The second style range hood you may find is it's almost like a tray that's sitting underneath that range hood. The tray comes right out, and when you look on it, it's actually holding a lot of that debris and that grease in the tray. That's going to be a similar process to cleaning. Run hot water, put Simple Green on there, get all that grease out. If it's a large amount of grease, you don't want to put that down your sink. Be aware of that. You want to dispose of that properly. But for most scenarios, you're going to be able to clean that out really nice in your sink. The third thing you want to do is if you have access to that fan, there are some clips. You can take that off and make sure you do a really good job of cleaning that as well. We have found that Simple Green works the absolute best for range hood cleaning, and either a paper towel or a small towel works really well to get that nice and clean. Range hood's main purpose is to get the humidity and the grease and the smell out of your home. So especially if you are in a humid client, you're not going to want to get that humidity out of your home. You don't want to be pumping extra humidity while you're cooking, boiling water, things like that into your home. So make sure you have that range hood on. Even though it's a little noisy, especially with guests over, it's worth it. And it also helps with the smell. If you're cooking something like broccoli or Brussels sprouts, it's going to get that smell out of your home in a very efficient manner, especially if it's clean. We recommend cleaning your range hood on a quarterly basis. It's really important. A huge question we get is, besides cleaning those filters that are at the range hood and cleaning that fan, do you have to clean the exterior? 99.9% of the time, you don't need to clean that exterior vent. It's going to stay very nice and clean. Of course, there are abnormal scenarios like a bird built a nest, or it hasn't been cleaned for like literally a million years, and you're gonna have to clean that out. But in most scenarios, most homes, 99% of the time, if you clean that range hood filter or that tray and that fan on a quarterly basis, you're gonna be really happy with how long that range hood lasts and how efficient it's getting all those odors and humidity out of your home. If you ever have any questions about the routine maintenance at your home or how to maintain your range hood, feel free to respond to this video or send us a message. Thanks.